Hello! Perfidious Pete here. Back to check out just exactly what El Huntador was hiding in his loot crate. In XCOM, War of the Chosen. You know, the Huntador prided himself on being a sexy, suave man, and I gotta say, that's probably the worst pickup line that has ever been conceived of by a man. Hey, baby, I'd pay anywhere from $2 to $5.99 to get a peep at what's in that loot crate of yours. What say you and I go make a few microtransactions? If you know what I mean. That is this terrible pickup line, El Huntador. It's not gonna work. I mean, okay, worst case scenario, you proposition a cop with that line and she tries to arrest you for soliciting. Like second worst case scenario, your intended thinks that you have a small penis. Because you said micro, probably not good. Or the other alternative, I guess, like tertiary worst case scenario, they don't think you have a small penis, they just think you have like no stamina whatsoever. Like you got no ability to stay in the saddle. Because microtransaction, I mean like, oh, it's going to be real brief. This transaction, it ain't going to last very too long. Microtransaction, definitely not a good euphemism for a sex act. It's just, no, you maybe want to pass on that one, El Huntador. Anybody remember what we were doing? It's been a day or two since I played XCOM. I'm pretty sure I was not doing that. We might have been going for the amusement center. I think we were going for the amusement center. I really don't want to do a mission whose reward is a guerrilla op. And at this point, we really got nothing to do here, man. We're just, how did the Avatar project get so high? When did that happen? Was I not paying attention? Also, are we not doing a covert op at the moment? The Avatar project is rallied. We just reduced it by 3 and it immediately picks up another pip.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
You know, Bradford, you're right. I'm a little salty about it.
To move fast.
Judy Bloom has recovered from her wounds. Mind making a microtransaction with Judy Bloom, if you know what I mean. So our next region cost reduced by 50%. Let's figure out where we want to make that. We've got to get down to, ultimately, the Codex brain coordinates are here, the Black Site data coordinate. Didn't we hit this already? I guess not. Operation Spider Tower. Investigate the Advent Forge. This gets us 225 supplies. Okay, so we got to get down to South Africa. I think our goal was then to reduce the contact cost, come over here and make contact in New Brazil. And you know what? Maybe we'll, oh, we can't make contact in New Brazil because there's crap in the road. All right, then. Do we have one of these that just gives us a contact? I guess not. Yeah, we may have to actually upgrade our Rebel Communications Center.
Setting course for the West African sector.
Little upset about that. Ultimately, we're just killing time, though. You know what? Hey, we can do this facility raid, too, and the facility raid will give us an opportunity. I'm really trying to drive this campaign, just wrap it up and drive to the end so we can start one on Legend. I'm curious to advance the next difficulty. But I wouldn't mind fighting the alien rulers, because that's one thing we haven't really done much of. We've only fought one alien ruler. Colonel Kate Thomas. I keep forgetting we got to take care of Kate. Okay, in between this episode and the next one, we're going to get Kate Thomas sorted out, because she's definitely not going to be Kate Thomas. Captain Tony Cypher Morrison's gonna get a promotion. We got all kinds of stuff just popping off here. Everything's like popcorn. Bap, 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 bap. Scavenged some alien loot. I'm not really interested in alien loot. Don't really care about intel. Improving combat intelligence is intriguing. Takes 5 days. What else have we got? We could reduce the Avatar project progress. What do we get out of that? Not much, really. High risk that one of the soldiers is wounded. Somebody could pick up 3 aim. I suppose that's not terrible. Manufacturing upgrade. Gets us a promotion. Facility lead. We don't need an engineer. Like, objectively, I don't want an engineer. Let's do this one that gives somebody plus aim. As I recall, we had some problems with Mary Sue Salvatore here, who really needs the plus aim and can't go on the mission. Fantastic. All right, who else might like a little bit of plus aim? You know what? Amy Tam, you do this. And take your boy Brett Easton Ellis with you. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. You guys are max level, so sending you on missions at this point is sort of pointless. We can get a little Avatar progress reduction done in 5 days. High chance somebody's wounded. Doesn't matter. It's Amy Tam and Brett Easton Ellis. We're not gonna miss them. We're really not. We might miss the gun that we just sent on that mission, though, now that I think about it, because Amy Tam had the good gun. I just got to get it in my brain that you have to take all of the equipment off people who are going on covert ops. I got to get that locked into my big stupid skull. So Terry Brooks, you can form a soldier bond, and we very much want to do that. We're going to have you and Judy Bloom bond together. Yes, let's form a bond. You bond with Judy Bloom. Sorted. Advent, leading cause of death right here. It's Judy Bloom and Terry Brooks. Yes, 2 elderly writers in their, I think, possibly 80s now. The leading cause of Advent death. Advent's leading cause of death. Elderly writers who were really hit their stride in like the early 80s. We got Hound Dog. Okay, I mean, we can form this bond. Kate, Hound Dog, Thomas, we got to turn you into someone who is not you. We'll do that, I promise. We'll get to it. Thomas and Morrison, shoulder to shoulder. They weren't shoulder to shoulder in the photo. One of them was squatting down, and the other one was like shooting over their shoulder. They weren't shoulder to shoulder. Don't advertise shoulder to shoulder, XCOM, if you can't deliver shoulder to shoulder. That's all I gotta say. It is nice to come down here and see all 3 Chosen mounted on the wall. Dr. Tigan's taxidermy thing, it's really taken off, man. At first, when he started his hobby, I was a little creeped out, I admit it, but you know what? Turns out it's great for morale. You get covering fire and threat assessment. Go ahead and get the covering fire here. You are a combat genius and have 18 ability points. We should probably spend some of those on... I mean, revival... You know what? No, let's not spend any of those. You're actually fine just the way you are. Just the way God made you. You are a beautiful, powerful, independent woman. Don't let anybody tell you you need to change. Okay, got our supply drop. How'd we do this month?
You have made considerable progress against the aliens.
Yep, except for the fact that they constructed a facility and made 3 progress on the Avatar project, Optimus Prime.
To further success.
You know, Optimus Prime, you're doing a thing here that actually is counterindicated in the Manual of Life. You don't want to really give random feedback to your subordinates. If they do good, you want to tell them that they did good. If they do bad, you want to tell them that they did bad. Don't randomly reward them with, you did a good job, you did a bad job, when it has no relation based on their actual performance, because then they won't have any idea what the hell they're ever supposed to do. Miss shots on Advent officers and priests will return trigger fire. We don't miss, so that's not really a problem for us. We have 326 intel suddenly. We were low on intel, and now we have 1 billion. XCOM soldiers will suffer greater losses to their will in combat. Dark Tower is actually kind of terrible. I don't really like return. I mean, both of those kind of suck. I don't really like either one. Mental Fortitude. Well, we have another free purple one that we can throw in here. We could just put Hidden Reserves over and take Munitions Expert, which I've kind of wanted for a while. Do I? All Battle Madness only lasts 1 turn. That doesn't seem useful at all, really. Double the ability points gained in combat is just borderline sort of broken. Lightning Strike. We could also... Private Channel. I mean... We can move Hidden Reserves over here, I guess. And then we have 1 wild card slot. What would we put in there? I guess... Munitions Experts? Just because most of the rest of these seem kind of shitty, so I'm not going to take them. What was that, Volk? You got it. The Avatar progress, though, is out of control. Oh, never mind. This is a progress reduction, Pete, because y'all got sabotaged. Another supply drop. We're going to ignore those 528 supplies for now, because, wait, the Avatar progress went down by 1 for what reason? I'm confused. What caused it to drop? I mean, I'm not displeased. Oh, don't we have a thing that makes it automatically drop by 1 at the end of every month? Alright, a landed UFO. Well, I can't resist this. This will give us all the Illyrium and alloys we ever need for the remainder of the game. Let's go blow some shit up.
Course for India.
It's been a while since we've raided a landed UFO, and you know what? I want to go welcome them to Earth. Welcome to Earth! I mean, what, Earth? Earth World? You talking about that comic by Rich Burlew he did that wasn't ordered? No, you know what? That was a very... You just forget that I made that reference. If you're unfamiliar with the works of Rich Burlew, though, you should check it out. Order their stick. Top shelf shit right there. Who are we going to take on this mission? I think we should take Terry Brooks and his newfound chew toy. Where you at, Terry? Elfstones? You going. Judy Bloom is your chew toy? I'm cool. The elderly assault? Let's do it. Let's make an assault on the old folks' home. Who else should we take? Probably Chuck Wendig, and I'm thinking Cherry Priest will be good on backup here. Let's Speaking of which, how come our research didn't finish? Shouldn't we have had some research that got done and we started researching our rifles? We got to look at that at the, you know what, top of the next mission. I want to make sure that's getting done. What else do we need then? Whatever we want is the answer to the question. John Scalzi's a little tired, so he's going to be out of action. We could take Cormac McCarthy and Neil Gaiman, and you know what? That's a fine combination. Let's do precisely that. Neil and Cormac, make utility items available, done. Make weapons available, done. Armor available, also done. All right, Elf Stones, what do you got here? No ability points is what you got. Let's get your loadout adjusted. Shadow Lance is great, but the enhanced Shadow Lance is better. Claymore, powered Reaper armor, nothing fancy out of you. Judy, customize your loadout. What are we going to give you? We're going to give you the Disruptor Rifle. Gremlin, Plasma Gun, let's get rid of that. Just nothing. I mean, we got a standard loadout for our specialists at this point. They get a Nano Med Kit, they get a Skull Jack, they get a little bit of armor, and that's it. It's just 1, 2, 3 up there. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3 over my knee. 4, 5, 6. Give him the dicks. That's the Dr. Tygan method. He really wants to have sex with aliens. So you're upgraded. Advanced grenade launcher, plasma grenade. Let's swap that to a proximity mine. See if we can get the insta-vape on a pod. Blue screen rounds, of course, and a plasma grenade to round out the kit. Chuck Blackbird Windig is ready to go out there and tell some aliens how they're about to die. Spoiler, it's in a fiery explosion. Let's give you a Wraith suit. Plasma grenade can go bye-bye. We want to put the Dragon Fire rounds. Cherry Priest probably needs the better weapon. Plasma Lance? That's the one. Superior Scope. That's our winner. We can put a PCS on you. What PCS do we have? Superior Agility. No. I mean, you don't really... What are we going to do? We don't care about dodge. Our snipers really need to spend a lot of their time dodging. If we were going to give it to anybody, we'd probably give it to Cormac McCarthy because he gets shot at a lot. And you know what? Now that I think about it, let's actually just do that. Hey, yo, Cormac McCarthy. As for the loadout on you, Cal 90 Bullpup, let's give you the good one. Fusion Ripjack, Plasma Grenade, we could probably deep that. Let's give you a Mimic Beacon instead. Let's get Cormac McCarthy sorted, and that just leaves our homeboy Neil Gaiman down here. Gonna work the loadout. What are we gonna give Neil? Warsuit, somebody should really be using that Icarus armor. Arashi, Katana, Rocket Launcher gets replaced by the Blaster Launcher, Plasma Grenade gets replaced by the good old Talon rounds. And for once, I'm gonna not forget a piece of the proponents of the Perfidious Pete drinking game here are gonna be furious, because for once, Pete didn't forget to do stuff. All of the right equipment has been to, well, I mean, okay, I've reached peak XCOM right here. I went on one mission where everybody has all of the right stuff. It's like that movie about those astronauts from the 60s.
Sky Ranger Squad green to deploy.
I'm tempted to just hang up my XCOM in boots because I'm never gonna equal this level of achievement again. This is my opus right here. This is it. I've done it. After this, everything else I do will be inferior to this. I'm gonna look back and be like, this was the crowning moment of awesome. And then I'm probably gonna go hang myself because this is my crowning moment of awesome, and I realize just how pathetic and bad this is as a peak. Be like, oh, Pete peaked on this mission. That was the peak, and I'm gonna look at it and be like, wow, my peak is still very, very near the bottom. That makes me sad. Operation Hell Dragon. This will be the one. We'll look back and be like, there it was, right there. The pinnacle of performance, and it was still that awful. Good God, what the hell is wrong with me? Terry Brooks, I want to see you vanquish a pod. Like a whole pod by yourself. That's what I want to see you do. That's our goal for this mission, is to try and get Terry Brooks to be able to completely eradicate a pod all by his little lonesome. He could really use a Tabitha King style speed upgrade, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Elf Stones. What do your elf eyes see? Absolutely nothing. Elf eyes! Good God! Huh? What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Elf eyes! Huh? Good God, y'all. Chuck Windig. Gonna come up here and elf eyes a little bit. Good God, y'all.
Copy that.
He's on board. He copies. Judy Bloom, I guess we'll just bring you up here. Pete, why are you splitting up the team? I don't know. I don't really have a good reason. Do I need a reason? Does it matter? This is XCOM, man. We got the like most brutal team of killers who have ever wielded weaponry in the service of God or country. They can't be stopped. They vaporize pods. They're a one-man wrecking crew, except they're a whole team of wrecking crew. They're a team of one-man wrecking crews. Terry? Maybe go check things out. Just run up here and hop squat behind this fence. See what's going on. Terry Brooks goes where he's needed. Well, apparently where you're needed is inside this base because there's no freaking aliens anywhere.
Where you are. I found their patrol.
Oh, nope, there's guys up here. So we got a squad of purifiers up on top of that hill. How are we going to insta-gib them? That's the question. Like, because we want to do it. We want to be able to kill them all with one shot, make the whole squad be dead in one turn. The only question that remains is just, like, how do we achieve that? First off, I think we have Cherry Priest probably make sure she doesn't get spotted. Also, these guys may come down.
Understood. Moving out.
We're going to bring Cherry Priest over here. Drop her into Overwatch. Cormac McCarthy, let's do this. In order to discourage those men from coming over here and jumping on your head, put you at the bottom of this ladder. Put you on Overwatch. Okay, Chuck. I wonder if Icarus Jump reveals you. Because what I want to do is get you over here, have you lob a proximity mine on there, and then follow it with the saturation fire. Let's see if Icarus Jumping reveals us. We can't Icarus Jump to that tile? Why not? Yeah, but I want to Icarus Jump over there, though. Apparently, you can only Icarus Jump to a tile you could otherwise walk to. Huh. Can I Icarus Jump to there? No. Icarus Jump must just have a range. Well, you know what? That's fine. We can just wait a turn. We'll just bring the Blackbird over here.
Go, go, go!
Judy Bloom. No reason to not double move you. I think you still get Overwatch. You probably auto-enter Overwatch at the end of your turn. And Gaiman. I don't know. Just gonna come stand behind this rock.
Got it.
It's a nice rock. It's covered in lichen. You could probably get a sample for your kit. You know, Gaiman does a lot of off medicine, off label science in the off season. It's a little known fact. He's got an intense scientific curiosity, you know. Writer, sure, but you know, also world's foremost botanist. How come I cannot Icarus Jump up here? You have to be able to see the tile you want to Icarus Jump to? Is that what the deal is? I mean, it's not like I need to be in cover, right? You know what? Icarus Jump to here. Chuck Windig, you are gonna vaporize this whole pod.
Cover's close.
Okay, well, never mind. You're not vaporizing shit. Chuck Windig, have I mentioned lately that I loathe you? Have I told you lately that I loathe you? Alright then, well, I guess we'll have to go about this in a somewhat more roundabout fashion by whopping these guys with a salvoed plasma grenade. It was gonna be beautiful. You were gonna spring up here, drop a proximity mine on them, and then just ruin all of them with the saturation fire post proximity mine. And now look at now we've got this. Now I'm left with this instead. How much less satisfying is this? I mean, it's 2 out of 3, which ain't bad.
They have been destroyed.
Blew everybody's cover though. Did you just get a bonus shot? No, but you did pick up 2 ability points from an ambush kill. Okay, that's all right. Judy Bloom. Can't get up there. Oh, right, because, you know, McCarthy's in the road. Hey, McCarthy! Let's not beat around the bush. Let's say you just come up here and shoot this man in the back. Just shoot this man in the spine. There you go. Don't know why I did that, because what we really should be doing is we really should have been doing this, because there's no chance if we skulljack him that he explodes. We could still take a wound from Judy Bloom if she fails the skull mine, which in all likelihood she's going to. She punched him in the bottom of the neck so hard she lifted both of them into the sky. Did she get over the bar? Nope. Judy Bloom is the best at taking neural feedback damage. She does that like nobody's business. It's still less damage than we would have took if that guy had exploded, though. So, all things considered, I'll take it. Cherry Priest, we're gonna run you over here, drop you into Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Do we, you know, Elfstones? Why don't you just cool your jets for a minute?
Everything.
We're revealed now. Let's get you a little bit of support before we do anything monumentally stupid. Bring Neil Gaiman up here. Between you and Neil, I have every confidence that you guys are going to be able to kill whatever you happen to stumble across.
Menace 1-5, we just picked up an outbound signal coming from the UFO. It's some kind of distress beacon.
Probably because we killed a whole bunch of their people. Don't worry, we're on it.
The time for hiding is over.
Oh, Terry Brooks says that the time for hiding is over. Is the time for hiding over, Terry? Well, then why don't... Can we remote start? We have multiple targets to remote start, but I can't see what they're actually going to blow up. Because there's a spaceship roof in the road. Alright, well, we're going to do that. But before we do that, let's toss a claymore right here.
A deadly trap.
And Terry Brooks is about to earn his stripes. It's official, folks. Terry Brooks has done it. He's done it. We're going to remote start. He's earned his stripes. Killing an entire pod by himself from concealment. That's how you earn your stripes. See? Stripes earned. 3 men come, 3 men enter, no men leave. That's how you know he's amazing. Well then. Short work of that pod, huh? Chuck, I guess we'll just run you over here.
No need to ask twice.
Judy Bloom, I don't have you gremlin heal yourself because you got nothing better to do with your time.
Go patch him up.
Don't you mean patch me up? Go patch him up! Judy Blurm talks about herself in the third person with the wrong pronoun. Pete, Judy Bloom, don't gender stereotype Judy Bloom. She can use whatever gender pronoun she prefer. Okay, you know, fine. Judy Bloom is entitled to use whatever gender pronoun. But you know, I'm pretty sure Judy Bloom would use the right one. Or maybe she did. Maybe she's referring to herself like in the neutral. And in English, typically when you have a pronoun for an unknown person of an unknown gender or a group of people of mixed genders, the default is to use the male pronoun. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's the accepted norm. Typically, it defaults to the masculine. That's true for actually a number of languages. Well, it used to be a door there. It's gone now. Hey, Terry Brooks, you want to go see if you can, like, go vaporize another entire pod all by your little lonesome because you're the greatest man who's ever lived?
Tell me, always by alien scouting party.
Maybe. Can't quite get it out there. Terry, just sneak a little closer.
I will reposition.
It's an alien scouting party.
Power supply on this ship is likely to be a newer variation.
Don't worry, I'm not going to be anywhere near it, Lily. Settle your shit
Target
down.
is marked.
Gaiman, you can get a little bit closer to provide Neil some support. Well, let's not get spotted. That's... No, closer is good. Spotted is bad. Do we really want to have Game and Double... You know what? I was going to say, do we really want to have Game and Double move? And then I was like, does it really matter if Game and Double moves? And came to the realization that no, it actually doesn't matter at all. Judy Bloom, we just want to get you in a position where you can see the thing to hack it. Right there. That'll do then.
No need to ask twice.
Wrap around that corner. Jerry Priest isn't really going to be contributing a whole lot on this one, I think.
Let's move already.
The large UFO mission not exactly catering to Cherry's strengths, although she does have a squad sight shot from there.
I reload.
We're just going to have you reload. Cormac McCarthy, I love that he announces what he's going to do and then does it. He's like, I'm going to reload, and then he reloaded. I'm going to say what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do it. Alright, Terry Brooks, you want to vaporize the rest of this pod? Terry Brooks goes 2 for 2. I'm going to be real stoked. Although, he's got a bit of a tough row to hoe, admittedly, because one of these guys is a sectopod. So can we remote start something? Not that. Not that! Nope. Remote starts off the table. So, what if we banish? Can we banish the Claymore? Oh man, I wanted to banish the Claymore. That would have been beautiful. I suppose Cherry Priest can set off that Claymore, can't she? Nope. Should have gone for the homing mine, I suppose. Well, we can... Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Terry Brooks, first off, fire a weapon and go ahead and shred all this stuff. Let's just get this out of the road. There we go. Armor be shredded. Pod's gonna activate. Terry Brooks is still concealed, so they have no idea where he's at. Be like, who was that? Somebody probably should have stepped on Neil Gaiman at this point. Neil seems fine. Judy Bloom, you're going to have to hack the thing, because there's a guy who's going to explode in a second standing on top of it, and when he does, I mean, that's going to be bad for everybody involved, really. Let's bring you over here, and we're going to have you go ahead and hack the thingamabob. The workstation's going up. We'll shut it down, and then we'll just blow it sky high. It'll be fine. Enemy protocol. Plus 20 bonus to our hacking stat permanently, and we can't fail. That's beautiful. Judy Bloom actually really needed that boost. Maybe now she'll be able to actually skull mine someone instead of taking damage every single time she tries. If at first you don't succeed, you know, try again.
We've knocked out the alien distress signal.
Hooray!
Looks like the skies are quiet.
Now all we've got to do is go kill like 3 more people. Shouldn't be too terribly tough. Cherry Priest, you want to take a crack at our old buddy Elite Lancer back there? Think he's dead?
You see that?
He grazed, and I'm pretty sure he still died. Yeah, it was a graze. He still died, though. Neil Gaiman can just kill this man at will. Chuck Wendig? We actually have a number of people who can kill this man at will, and I'd kind of like to get Neil Gaiman out of the way. You know what, Neil? Here. No, don't teamwork. No, not this man. Come back here and slice this dude in half. Look out! Neil's been spotted.
I've been spotted.
It's fine, Neil. I think you may have overreacted.
Impressed yet?
You actually not only killed a man, but you also chopped a hole in the wall, which you kind of needed for cover. So am I impressed? I mean, sort of. I'm also a little simultaneously disturbed. Impressed and disturbed. The Perfidious Pete. Yeah. It's the Perfidious Pete paradigm right there. Could be the epitaph for me, really. Perfidious Pete, impressed and disturbed. Sectopod, you are dead, by the way. Just wanted to let you know old Chuck Wendig is here with his blue screen rounds. See you in hell. Decreased your hack defense. Not that that's really going to matter. And explode. Terry Brooks, though. Oh, never mind. He's fine.
You see that?
Okay, Cormac McCarthy, you want to come snatch this loot? Is there anybody else who can snatch the loot? You know what, Neil? You come snatch the loot.
Seems doable.
Why isn't this mission over already, by the way? Superior autoloader. Nice.
I've got it.
Yeah, but why isn't the mission over, though? That's the main question. That thing is on fire, so I really don't want to stand next to it. Guess we'll just overwatch with Cormac McCarthy. Yep, see? That's why we didn't stand next to it. There's another pod somewhere. Where are they? I mean, they almost have to be, like, over here, I guess. You know what, Judy Bloom?
Orders confirmed. On the move.
For once, let's try and do something the smart way. How about you scanning protocol for us? Send Rover up and have him peep the area and figure out where the bad guys are for us. Back there? Okay. What's the most effective way for us to kill them? Well, I think we have Terry Elfstone Shannara, who is, by the way, still concealed. It's actually kind of beautiful.
I am at your service.
We're going to give Terry one more chance to crack an entire pod by himself. Give him the reload. Neil Gaiman, all of these things that you might do actually summon pods, huh? Oh, I guess we'll just have you conceal then.
I was never here.
Neil was never here. We're going to have Rizzy over here. Just to try and get a little better eye on these. What? I can't even tell what the hell is that? It appears to be a floating box. What are you? Oh, it's a codex with a cape up in the sky.
Roger.
Like, it appears to be a floating box. Apparently, we've run into Solid Snake over here. Chuck, let's just have you reload. And honestly, with an Icarus jump, you could get about anywhere. So what we're going to have you do, rather than go towards the enemies, just come out here and run outside.
Here I come.
Then you can Icarus jump to wherever you might happen to be needed. Cherry Priest, there's no reason for you to do anything at all. We're just going to give you a reload and have you pistol overwatch. Cormac, same for you. We're still trying to see if our boy, Terry Elfstone's Brooks here, can kill an entire pod by himself. Alright, Elfstones. Now's your moment. If you come over here...
I will go. I have sight beyond vision.
Don't you mean you have sight beyond sight? Why don't you banish the Spectre and then see if we can also kill the Codex? Let's see some executions here. Oh, 7 damage. Another 6 damage. Don't worry, Terry's got plenty of bullets. I believe that's it. Terry Brooks has ended the mission.
Death to the invader! Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
He did it. Oh, it was only a 2-man pod. That hardly counts. Even Chuck Wendig, after he screwed up, still accounted for... Okay, you're right. XCOM, saviors of humanity. These guys are not... Yes, leave the photo booth. None of those people are the saviors of humanity. They're sort of like the assistant to the saviors of humanity. Like, at the end of this, when the credits roll, you're going to see a line that says, Assistant to the savior of humanity, Chuck Wendig. Assistant to the saviors of humanity, Terry Elfstones Brooks. Assistant to the saviors of humanity, Judy Bloom.
We are grateful to the elders for their support.
I don't mean to diminish your accomplishments, guys, because all things considered, that was a pretty solid mission. But I'm gonna diminish your accomplishments a little bit.
I'm glad to see that our cooperation with the resistance factions is going so well, Commander.
Judy Bloom got promoted to maximum rank. She's gonna learn restoration. She's also gonna spend a little time in the hospital thanks to that failed hack. Cormac McCarthy, Terry Brooks, we got some guys who are gonna have to go in for a little bit of sleepy time just because they're a little tired, which is fine. 2 Codex Brains, 126 alloys, 74 Illyrium, 215 supplies, which we definitely didn't need. Bunch of other garbage we also have absolutely no use for. Couple of Illyrium cores. We have no projects working in the Proving Ground. We should fix that. Sure. You know what? Let's do an ammo. This is instant. Another Thudding of Dragon Rounds. Well, we probably don't need any more of those. Experimental armor. Plated vest. Okay. You know, sure. Let's do a grenade. Oh, grenades actually still take time, huh? Alright, let's do an experimental grenade and then a couple experimental powered weapons. I suppose we could waste some time with the Hunter's Axe, the Shadow Keeper. I don't want them. I don't care. Also, how come we are not
I am still hard at work on the current research priority, Commander.
Yeah, how come it paused instead of being done, though? Additional comm station. Why is this paused? Paused. Additional comm station construction. Shouldn't...
I can see why you would consider redirecting our efforts, Commander. We'll get to work on the new project right away.
I think our research somehow broke. Was it because we got a new Shadow Chamber project, maybe? I guess that's why our research didn't complete, because for some reason it actually broke. Yeah, I know there's a supply drop line on the ground. I don't give a shit. Reduce contact cost. It's just not now. I'm in the middle of actually making contact. I mean, here, I'll go get your 500 supplies, just to keep you happy. John Bradford only cares about the supplies, not because we actually need the supplies, but because that's where his damn gin is. He's like, Commander Pete, my gin supplies for a whole month are in that crate. Fine, John, we'll pick them up. What are you doing down here? Oh, okay, so you got sabotaged. Can we finish picking up Bradford's gin?
Together, we have succeeded in our task.
Okay. Amy Tam and Brett Easton Ellis actually got it done and nobody got wounded despite the high risk of somebody getting wounded. Improved. I mean, I really want to do this. It gets us a promotion and increases someone's combat intelligence. Who needs a promotion? And more combat intelligence. You know what, Cormac McCarthy? I'd actually really like to send you on that mission. I would very much like to send you on that mission. Alternatively, we could just send somebody who we want to get a few more ability points on that mission, but I'm not really sure who that would be. We just need to get to the end here. We're good. Everybody's already taken care of. You know what, Jim Butcher? You go do this. And sure, we'll give you a scientist. You can go do this by yourself. Take Jin Shen with you. And go increase your combat intelligence. You haven't... Poor Jim Butcher just hasn't gotten... Oh, gain ability points. Next time. Next time. First off, send Jim Butcher. He's not gonna end the campaign of Squatty. I'm not gonna let it happen. I will not allow it. Jim Butcher is not Squatty caliber. Jim Butcher is better than that. He's gonna end better than that. Who can deepen their bond? Salvatore and Scalzi? Done. And then back to scanning. Finish picking up Bradford's gin. Gin supplies secured and on board, and we were making contact over in Western Africa. Let's get back to that task. I want to just see what the Warlock weapons do. I'm going to scan until we either get a mission or we figure out what the Warlock's weapons do. The Warlock, Pete, don't you mean the El Huntador? Yeah, whatever. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. That's what I wanted right there. Dark Lance, Dark Claw. Show me what they do. Actually, show me none of this shit, because we're going back to the Shadow Chamber. We got research to do. Shadow projects. Start doing the Avatar autopsy. All other Shadow projects must be completed before undertaking this research. Never mind.
Yes,
all right. Well, let's go back to whatever. Here, facility lead. Sure, seems fine.
Commander. I'll notify you as soon
I'm only doing this one because it takes the longest. That's literally all I care about.
I don't think you'll find anyone on board this ship who feels the least bit sorry to hear the elders are dying off. If anything, morale probably got a boost once word spread outside of the senior staff.
Do you need to keep talking, Lily? I just want to see what the Dark Lance does.
There's always a catch. They've always got a scheme. And I get the impression we're gonna end up part of...
So plus 20 aim, which means it's almost never gonna miss. First 4 reloads don't cost an action. 20% action that the shot doesn't cost an action, and it still misses, deals 4 damage on a miss. You know what? For a sniper rifle, that's actually sort of shitty. How much ammo does it have? It only holds 3 bullets. How much damage does it do? 8 to 10, though, so the same. Really? Huh. It can execute. I mean, I like the scope. The auto load, I mean, it has an auto loader, I guess, which is nice. The hair trigger is okay. It doesn't really need a stock. I would much rather that be a repeater. That's kind of disappointing. What's the Dark Claw? 4 to 7 damage, so the same as a plasma pistol? Actually, no, better than a plasma pistol. Dark Claw has higher base damage. It pierces 5 armor, though. Does this pierce armor? It does not. 5 armor, though. Okay, so you kill El Huntador not for the sniper rifle, which is pretty mediocre. You kill El Huntador for the pistolero. That thing is deadly as shit. Alright. It does look pretty cool, though. You know what? I take that back. It actually kind of looks like a curtain rod. It looks like a dressing, like a window treatment without the drapes hung over it. I call my weapon the window treatment. It's an ironic nickname because it looks a little bit like a curtain rod, but also because I shoot people through windows with it. Call it the window treatment. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on a second. One of my trophies is missing. Why is El Huntador all stealthed up?
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Oh, why is... He's all stealth even on the wall. Is it because somebody's wielding his weapon? Or is... He's vanished and he's gonna come back. Is this like a third act twist? Are we going M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong style on this one? Be like, what a twist! He's not actually... I guess we'll find out next episode. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot as we ride triumphant over these pathetic foes the enemies like to call Resistance. At this point, XCOM isn't the Resistance anymore. Advent is now the guerrilla force. We've completely turned the tables on them. It's a switcheroo. They're the plucky band of guerrillas now fighting against an overwhelmingly superior foe. Now we're Advent with our boots on their necks. I love the switcheroo paradigm. It feels real good. Feels real good. We are driving to the end, though. I'm going to wrap this one up pretty soon. We're going to go assault some facilities while we kill time and finish out these Shadow Chamber projects. And then that's it. We're done. We're going to go murder. I mean, the last mission is going to be a joke, but we're still going to go do it. And for once, it'll be a fun joke. It won't be the kind of joke where somebody's crying at the end and it winds up on a prank channel on YouTube. It'll be a good, actual, funny joke. Right now, though, Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.